everybody, happy Sunday, hope you're all having a nice weekend. So I'm on day 11 now out of a 21-day cycle of chemo, and so far so good. So I had chemo on days 1, 2, 3 and 8, and day 8 was last Thursday. So I'm in recovery time now. I've got 10 more days till the next cycle. And all in all, it's been good really. So I've had nausea. The first session especially was quite tough. I did really well until the last hour of the chemo, and then I just felt really bad, which isn't surprising really, because your body's been pumped full of so many different new chemicals, and it lasted throughout the evening, but at least I got a really good night's sleep. Next day I was ready to go again, had a few hours at the hospital having the chemo and did okay, just felt a little bit dodgy in the evening again, and then the third day was a little less rough in the evening, and so it went on. So I just ate lots of ginger and just rested up. I drank so much water, I cannot express how important that is, I think. So I had my bottle of Evian with me, my 2-litre bottle, and so I drank all that during the chemo, but then I drank in the morning before I went, and the night before actually, to get hydrated, and I drank loads when I got home as well, and I think that that really helps, because it helps to flush things through. The doctors actually say that it really helps to pump the chemo around your system as well, so and I think that will really help. That helped to reduce the side effects as well. So loads and loads and loads of water, and I have been ever since, drinking about at least 3 litres a day. So in terms of other side effects, I've had a bit of a sore mouth. I've been feeling tired, which you'd expect. I've had my tummy's been completely upset, which again isn't surprising. Now the other thing that you don't really think about with chemo is that you're not actually just on the chemo drugs, you're also on other drugs as well. So from day 2, I had this mountain of boxes of all different types of tablets to take. So you have your antibiotics, you have your antiviral, your antibacterial, I think it is, steroids as well. So I was on steroids before treatments and back on them now at a much higher strength. You have to take antacids before you take your steroids at a certain time, and also have injections as well, which I do myself, just in my stomach, and those are to stimulate white blood cell production, which is really important. So there's quite a few other things that you take, all there to help counterbalance the side effects of the chemo. They're there to help you still be protected, because your immune system goes down basically after the chemo. And I found this out on Thursday. A lovely nurse offered to take my white blood cell count for me, because I was saying to her, I don't know, can I go out? I was due to go out to the pub that night, but I wasn't really sure, or the next night probably, but I wasn't sure whether that would be okay or not. And she tested my white blood cells, and they were extremely low, and a couple of other cells as well, which make up my immune system, were really low, like rock bottom. So she said, you basically haven't really got an immune system at the moment, which is really scary to hear. And stay away from crowds, children. She said it was all right to go out walking, which I've done a little bit locally, but apart from that, I just have to be really careful. So I've been the hermit. I've been spending so much time around the house, but I've always got lots of bits and bobs to do, and to be honest with you, I think you've kind of got to see the positives in that. How often do you actually get to just relax at home and just potter about and do stuff that you want to do? So I've just been making the best of that really. Feeling really, really good today. I was going to attempt to walk to the peaks, but changed my mind this morning. My throat was a little bit sore. I wasn't quite sure whether that's just side effects or germs or anything, and in the end I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give myself a little bit more time, and this is what it's all about, it's all about self-care. It's all about just listening to your body and looking after yourself. I'm so grateful to be feeling for the beans. I pretty much just feel quite normal actually. Get a little bit more puffs sometimes, but apart from that I really can't complain. So because it's day 10 of 21, that means that I am nearly a quarter of the way through. Hopefully, if it's only 4 rounds as planned, then I'm certainly a quarter of the way through the treatment now, so really positive. I've got a lower top on today, so you can see my scar there from when I had my biopsy surgery is healing really well. And also I can feel that the lump has actually gone down a bit, so that's really encouraging. It's nice to actually feel something, like some physical results basically, so it is working, and onwards and upwards really. So in terms of kind of psychologically what you go through, I've had my ups and downs obviously, as you can imagine. I've had my real tearful moments, which I think is all part of the healing as well. Sometimes, you know, you feel quite surreal with it all, or a bit nervous, and I guess again that's because being told things like you haven't got an immune system, and you know, feeling the reactions of your body, it kind of does make you feel a little bit nervy at times. But I've really settled down now, and I'm still using all of my methods, all of my affirmations and crystals, and healthy eating as well. So I'm really trying to nourish myself with a variety of different foods, vegetables. The best thing for getting your white blood cell count up, according to, you know, nutrition people, broccoli, spinach, tomatoes, red peppers. I've been having a lot of whole grain rice as well. That's full of B vitamins and fibre. Just veg basically, fruit and veg. I've had my cravings as well. Just really craved chips the other night. I had a chip butty. So you just got to listen to your body. You have got to be careful of soft cheeses, undercooked eggs, etc. This all sounds familiar to anyone who's been pregnant. So you're basically kind of following that pregnancy diet. Some people say don't worry about it too much. I'm just being careful just because there's no point in risking anything. But the idea is to minimise the risk of bacterial infection, because your defences are down, and that's it really. So it's all going okay, and I just wanted to update everybody. Thanks again for all your messages and support. It's very much appreciated, and I'll be back on here soon. Have a great weekend and enjoy the sunshine. Bye!